Greetings, Iscarius here. The footage in the background is not related, as I'm not subscribed to WoW at the moment, but I still wanted something there for you to watch, so please do if you want to. Today, I wanted to discuss the Shadowpriest in WoW Legion PTR. All of my information comes from watching videos from other YouTubers currently in the PTR. I have some problems with the design, and I wanted to bring attention to these issues. Maybe some things will change when brought up. I also made a forum post about this, I'll leave link in the description. Currently, Shadow Priests lack mobility. All they have is small speed boosts, while other casters get teleports. This is more of a problem in PvP, which is what I tend to focus on. All melees have snares or other ways to stay on their target and get to their target really fast. Well, other casters can just get away. Shadow Priests really, all they can do is just stay there and tank the hits. And this just, it never works. Shadow Priests never get to cast anything, and this is a huge problem in PvP. The way you fix this is to give Shadow Priests the ability to teleport somehow, or give them an ability that removes roots like the Fade ability and remove the cooldown on Fade. This is how you fix it, easy peasy. Also, from what footage I've seen, Shadow Priests will have access to only castable Mind Blast. I'm not sure about that though, and it could have been changed already. Currently, the only way for you to do anything in PvP is due to the fact that you can gather shadow orbs by simply casting Shadow Word Pain and getting the shadow orbs from apparitions and casting your instant Mind Blast, which then allows you to cast Devouring Plague or Psychic Horror. Instant Mind Blast needs to be there, or else Shadow Priests will simply not be able to cast anything against the melee players in PvP. Speaking of Devouring Plague, it's being removed in Legion, it seems. This is the wrong move to make. Devouring Plague gives Shadow Priests the way to survive in PvP, the only way in fact. Since we can't get away from melee, we must somehow absorb all the absurd damage and then leech back the lost HP. In Legion we will just have to tank all the hits and somehow expect to get healed back up. I mean, we do get a heal, some sort of shadow heal, I don't know exactly how it works. And we also have to get away from melees, and we also have to get a chance to actually cast any of our dots or spells. It's just not going to work, to be honest. And this, of course, is a segue into the other DOTs, Vampiric Touch and Shadow Word Pain. Shadow Priest for the longest time was a DOT class. This changed in WoD. Currently Shadow Priests are more of a nuker class, with no escapes. The DOT damage is stupidly low for a class that should be the king of DOTs. I'm glad to see our artifact to have many ways to increase our DOT damage, so let's hope dots will be worth something in Legion. Next we should talk about Void Form. Currently the only way to generate Insanity, the resource you need for Void Form, is through Mind Flay and Mind Blast, from what I gathered. Your dots do not generate Insanity, I mean that's just stupid. Like I mentioned earlier, in PvP it's rare for the Shadow Priest to get cast freely. On top of that, Void Form can't be activated with a shortcut key. No. It's in effect instantly when you get maximum Insanity bar, which then continues to drain rapidly. There is no control over it. I guess it fits the theme of going insane, but other than that, it's really not appealing to a player who wants to control their character rather than have the character control the player. DOTs must generate Insanity. Please make it happen. As a last note, I want to say Vampiric Touch, as it currently is terrible. 3-minute cooldown on a party-wide leech for a couple of seconds doesn't sound exciting, and guess what? It is not exciting. Either reduce the cooldown drastically, make it 1-minute cooldown maybe tops, or make it passive like it used to be, or just remove it, or even better, replace it with an actual DPS cooldown, since Shadowpriest don't really have one right now. And no, Shadowfiend doesn't count as a DPS cooldown, it's shit. Anyway, that's about all the problems I can think of for now. I'm excited for the Legion and I hope it's going to be great. See you on the next video, Iskarius out.